Hey guys, Attila here. I'm sure you've used those Snapchat filters, but FaceApp has been kind of gotten all the media attention lately. So I want to talk about that just for a minute. Now, it's kind of a viral app. It's everyone's using it now. So what the app does is it gives you the ability to change the facial expressions, looks, and the age, of a picture that you could take of yourself or someone else for years at a time. And so the app itself can have access to your pictures, and then that's how you can manipulate them, right? So, more than 100 million people have downloaded the app from Google Play, and if you go on Facebook or Instagram, you're going to see lots of pictures of people, doing these kind of changes to celebrities' faces. And in fact, FaceApp is now one of the top-ranked apps on the Apple's App Store. So, that's kind of good, and it's popular, blah, 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 but there's a terms of service that most people just don't read. And you and I both know the terms of service, who knows what's in there. It goes on forever. Apple's terms of service has been notorious for being the longest and most complex that is ever out there. But there's this one thing in the terms of service that you might want to know about. So essentially, any picture that's put on there, the company then owns a never-ending and irrevocable royalty-free license to do anything they want with that picture in front of whoever they want. Now, there's kind of like this long, drawn out, legalese kind of stuff about it, but really what it comes down to is that they essentially own a license to do whatever they want with that picture. And here's the problem, that the app's parent company, Wireless Labs, is in Russia. And what they're saying is that you could end up on a billboard somewhere in Moscow, and there's nothing you can do about it. And who knows exactly where this data goes and what's going to be done with it. We've learned in the past few years about viral Facebook apps, and that the data they collect, it's not always used for the purposes that we might assume. And the data itself is often collected and not stored always in a secure way or privately. So essentially, once you've uploaded something to the cloud, you've lost control. Whether or not you've given away legal license to your content, that's one reason why privacy-sensitive Apple is doing most of its AI work on device. So it's a good reason to be wary when any app wants access and a license to your digital content and your identity. So really what it comes down to is there have been a lot of announcements in the press. I believe that the Democratic National Convention has now asked everyone to stop using this app because of the potential problems and the privacy concerns that are involved behind it. And having that Russian company behind it, even though they say that they're protecting your data, that's making some people nervous. So just in general, my recommendation to you is not to use this app, and be really wary about any app that wants to have access to your personal information, and particularly your pictures, and be able to do with it whatever they want. FaceApp is probably just one of many that are doing this as we speak, and just be aware of that, and just be cautious in general. Something that could seem fun may really come back to bite you later on. Anyways, if you come across any apps you want us to check out for you, feel free to reach out. I'm Attila. Stay safe out there.